morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Okay, so it's now nearly 20 past 1 in the afternoon in our old England, my delicious little babies. Okay, on the 13th of March 2025. I've only now just managed to get back on my channel, my delicious little babies. Okay, so what happened was my old dog and burn, Fern, that I do videos on, well, it basically broke down. Okay, my delicious little babies, and I thought, well, no, I'm not going to pay, to go and get a new battery and everything. I could just go and get a new dog and bone. Okay, so that is what I have done. Okay, so it probably looks a lot brighter, my delicious little babies. Okay, and then what then happened was, because this is what I do, okay, but then I had to ask dear St. Anthony, okay, because dear St. Anthony is the one to call on when one loses something, okay. So I called on him yesterday. I said, dear St. Anthony, please can you help me find my piece of paper, because I put it very safe. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But it was that safe that I couldn't find it. My delicious little babies. Okay. Anyway, so I was just going through some paperwork this morning and won't be tied. Voila. Just like it's magic, Okay. So I found my piece of paper, but then what I then had to do, that doesn't mean no, but then what I then had to do was to add another email. So then I had to set up another email. I mean, that only took me a couple of minutes to do. Do you see what I mean, my delicious baby? So, because I had to have a backup, because that's what you have to do with the YouTube accounts. Then change my old number to my new number, my delicious babies. So what I did on the 11th is was it on the 11th? Yeah, it was on the 11th. Sorry, my delicious little babies. So what I then did is I started up a new channel, okay? And a new channel is called all in capitals, my delicious little babies, on YouTube. Woman space with space a space view. Okay, it's all in capitals. Okay, my delicious little babies on old YouTube. And thank you to whoever it was who subscribed to my channel. Okay, because I've got one little subscriber on the other channel. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be posting my videos on, my Ye Faithful channel to yourselves, my little beautifuls, okay? And I'm also going to be posting on my new channel as well on YouTube, okay? My delicious little babies. Now, the other issue that seems to be happening here is that it's taking hours and hours to upload videos. So there's one that's going up now that's already been uploaded, and even now, when did I start uploading it? It must be a couple of hours ago now. And but that was a video from yesterday on my Woman with a View channel on YouTube. My delicious babies on my new channel, but I thought I'll upload it onto this channel, my delicious little babies. Now that I've finally got it back, I'm feeling super duper deliciously happy about this. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, because when you have to start all over again, especially with what's going on at the moment, my delicious little babies. Okay, it's just going to take forever, and nobody's going to find me at all, my delicious little babies. Okay, because as we very well know, a lot of my videos do not get out, and I'll repeat this once again. Those who are meant to view my videos will view my videos. Those who are not meant to view my videos will not view my videos. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But like I always say, one way or another, there we are, the message always gets, there we are, out. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, yeah, so it's taking hours, and it's that video there now is still only on 5% uploading, my delicious little babies, okay? So I've had this problem now since I started my new channel, Woman with a View. on the 11th of March, you know, a couple of days ago, okay, 2025. It was just taking hours upon hours upon hours to upload. So it wasn't uploading until about, between 5 and 7 a.m. in the morning. I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous, man. I mean, BitChute, you know, in all fairness, it was happening with that platform, do you know what I mean? Long time ago now, okay? And it's just taking hours for any videos to, you know, to be uploaded, sometimes 5 or 6 hours for one video to upload. Yeah. So it can be most frustrating. So I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one, my delicious babies, who there we are, who is experiencing this. Some channels may not be getting shall we say targeted, but other channels, there we are my delicious little babies. Do you follow me? But I'm so pleased to be back, okay, my delicious babies. So when you see the other video, you will know that it's from my other channel. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And that's that. And I think I've deleted the 11th one, the one from the 11th. Okay, my delicious babies. Anyway, so I just thought I'll just upload that one. So sorry, excuse me. So wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're having a beautiful and super duper deliciously wonderful time. Okay, so I'm going to say it all now. So whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies, okay? And sending peace, love, harmony, and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected, okay? Sending so very much love, you know, to each and every one of you, okay, who are so very kind enough to watch my videos, and bless you, or to put any likes, or to view, or, you know, the occasional comment. Thank you for that, okay? So 3, 2, 1, my juice little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they, my little beautifuls? Now then, sorry, excuse me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to explain the videos that I'd already advertised on my new channel. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So we have 2 from yesterday, from the 11th of March 2025. And then I've got 3 from yesterday's, okay? That's 2 different videos, okay? So all I'm going to do now is just repeat these videos again. Okay, they're just 2 different channels, as I've explained. Okay, and my delicious little babies. So the first one is so search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Sorry, excuse me, I'm going to start again. Rewind and start again. Okay, search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Capital C, curious, space, capital M, Magpie. Now, from time to time, I do advertise them. Okay, my delicious babies, okay? That's the uploader with anybody not in that way. So it's curious, space, Magpie, then space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination, okay? This uploader happens to have 695 subscribers, my delicious babies. Well, they did up until that point, okay, my delicious babies. I think then they went up to 698, okay, so they might have more now, okay, my delicious babies. This video, in all fairness, is it's on health and medical on BitChute, my delicious babies, okay, and it is nearly 2 hours long, okay, my delicious little babies, and it should read, you'll never guess what's in the tests. Once were the living. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? You'll never guess what's in the tests. Once were the living. My delicious little babies, okay? So, just got to write this down. Okay. Sorry, my delicious little babies. What I've had to do is I've had to write down got old channel back on the 13th of March 2025. I'm sorry about that, my delicious little babies. It's just for my notes. Do you see what I mean? Okay. So sorry about that. Just went a little bit silent then. I was trying my best to, to write as fast as I could. Okay. Now then, yes, I'm not going to go into this video too much, my delicious little babies, simply because, well, we know the drill, don't we, my delicious little babies? If you say, there we are, certain now, then, my video, there we are, gets flagged up. Okay, my delicious little babies. But an extremely interesting video to take a look at, my delicious little babies, okay? And I would really suggest, there we are, that ones please take a listen to that video, my delicious little babies, okay? And you've got a really good doctor on there, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And she's very good, okay? I've followed, there we are, some of her work, okay, there we are, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? She's actually a doctor who, there we are, who does want to help. Okay, my delicious little babies, and they're very few and far between, unfortunately. Okay, my delicious little babies, mind you, it seems that there we are, things are moving, my delicious little babies. I was listening to Charlie Ward, was it on yesterday, the Charlie Ward show, that's on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? And yeah, he was talking about, the doctors and nurses, and, for them saying, anyway, we've all been talking about this long time anyway, for years now, okay, my delicious little babies. But it's like they cannot say that they did not know, okay, because, well, they do know, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, and still, let's just say, okay, he's still being, let's just say, pushed out to dear mothers expecting, my delicious little babies, okay? Yes, I am trying, there we are, my very best, my utmost to follow what I can, my delicious little babies, okay? So no, they cannot use that excuse, my delicious little babies, because it's simply old-fashioned saying goes, does not wash. Okay, my delicious little babies, it certainly does not wash with myself, okay, or thousands, there we are, of others. Simple things, not a good enough excuse, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? I was only following orders now. No. Okay? Like I said on previous videos, months ago, that I do know nurses who left the profession, my delicious little babies, okay, rather than, let's just say, have to take something or to hand something out, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? And to be fair, there we are, from what I hear, there we are, they are a lot happier, okay? I heard that anyway, not long after they'd left their profession, okay, my delicious little babies. So that's that video. Now the next one, my delicious little babies, this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? And this uploader, oh bless, happens to have 26 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? Now the channel, the uploader in the old search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, is Think Space Monkey, all in lowercase, okay, so there's no capitals here. Think Space Monkey, okay, my delicious little babies. The video should read to Russia, then in brackets, and Russia with love, okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? The to Russia, sorry, in brackets, and Russia with love, okay, my delicious little babies. Now this video is only around 20 minutes long, over 20 minutes long, or 20 something minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? Yes, very important as well to listen to this video as well. Now I have talked about Russo previously, some months ago on this channel, my delicious little babies, on my channel. I did actually write down, and this is on YouTube, for ones to take a listen to Russo. he's sorry, excuse me, he's no longer with us, okay, on this earth. There we are, but he has plenty to say, okay, and there we are, and he seems to know what he's talking about on the video. Okay, my delicious little babies, well worth a listen. Okay, my little beautifuls that you all are, please and thank you. Now, those are the two videos that I put on my new channel on the 11th, okay? So now we go to the 12th, which was yesterday, which I've also put on my new channel. So I'm just repeating now from my new channel to my old channel, okay? My delicious little babies. This one here, okay, which one do I need to go to first? Okay, so the first one, my delicious little babies, okay, this upload happens to have 34.7 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, all in capitals. I do mention this uploader from time to time. Search engine again of your choice, my delicious little babies, X. Altogether this is, okay, my delicious little babies, please and thank you, X Andrew X. Okay, it's all in capitals, my little beautifuls, in space bar, pursuit. Then you should have reached your destination, okay? The video should read, and this is just over 40 minutes long, my delicious, little babies, okay? Should read, warning, whatever happens next, do not consent. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, what I actually did is I actually wrote down this video at the start, my delicious little babies. But what happened was, as I was listening to it, I thought I already know about this. I do not know everything. Nobody does, but I know there we are enough, okay? So I know all of this, okay? Long time. Okay, my delicious babies, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep it there now. Do you see what I mean? And advertise the uploader, bless, okay? And they've gone up with their numbers as well. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, yeah, whatever happens next, do not consent, yes. So, you can actually find out a lot of information to do with this if one's wanted to look into this. With on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay, capital T, space, straw man. Okay, my delicious little babies, capital S. So the space, straw man. I have mentioned this before, my delicious little babies, you know, just so that ones who are not aware of this would have a better understanding. Okay, my delicious little babies. So what he was talking about, there we are, is what I already happened, there we are, to know about. Okay, my delicious little babies. But again, well worth a little listen, okay? But if you want to really get the gist of it, the straw man on YouTube, there we are, it is the place to go. Okay, my delicious little babies, and it's well over an hour long. Okay, my delicious little babies, so that's that one done. The next one, this came up on my feed, my delicious little babies. I've never seen this uploaded before, okay? This one happens to have 31.9 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, on YouTube. This is on YouTube now. So the other one was X Andrew X, then space bar, BitChute. Then you should have reached your destination. He's on BitChute. But this one here now is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? So in the older search engine in YouTube, my delicious little babies, should anybody have any form of an interest, okay, in watching this video, I would strongly suggest for anybody who's self-employed, my delicious little babies in old England, to please take a listen to this, okay? And thank you, okay? It's very interesting, there we are, to read the comments as well, my delicious little babies, there we are, very interesting indeed, okay? Capital S, small, space, capital B, business, space, capital T, sorry, stumbling there, toolbox. Okay, my delicious little babies, but I'm not stumbling because of the uploader, okay? So I'll just repeat that again. Small, space, business, space, toolbox. Okay, my delicious little babies, so it's toolbox, 2 words together, okay? So they're not separate words, okay? And the video should read, and this is about 8 days ago now that this was uploaded, making tax digital. UK self-employment is about to change forever. Okay, Madlish look baby, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you. Making tax digital. UK self-employment is about to change forever. Yes, my delicious little babies, okay? So, what can we say here? This video is nearly 20 minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, I have not looked at any more of his videos at this point in time. I shall do, okay? Because you may be able to get lots more, there we are, information here. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so I may have a look at a couple of them. Okay, my delicious little babies, have a listen. But yes, what's going on here, my delicious little babies, is you see, he shows you on the screen, okay, and it's gov.uk, okay, my delicious little babies, and you know, that's what they call it. And well, you see, it doesn't appear to be that clearly set out, my delicious little babies, okay, not clearly set out at all. In fact, my delicious little babies, okay. Also, for the fact that for somebody who is unaware or maybe has not looked into this, okay, it asks you on the website, it asks you, you know, oh, you know, if you want to have your tax digital, if you want digital tax, you know, click on, and, you know, and all this crap now. So we can see, there we are, how this is, there we are, very clearly operating. Do you see what I mean? Well, I could see anyway, my delicious little babies are kind, so could others. Because it's important, I'll repeat again, to look at some of the comments, my delicious little babies are kind. And all your man there does, you know, is just give out the information, bless, do you see what I mean, okay? But he was clearly showing you that, I mean, if he himself, and I'm pretty sure that he's a pretty bright bloke, was struggling to understand this, well, I'm pretty sure that there'll be thousands of others, there we are, in exactly the same boat, my delicious little babies. But I can well assure everybody now that tax digital is not going to be a very good thing at all, my delicious babies. And not only that, but what he's talking about is that instead of like having to fill out the form or whatever, you know, for the self-employment and everything, is it once a year they used to do it? Now they're expecting, you know, 4 or 5 times a year, my delicious little babies, okay? Which, of course, is going to make it more difficult for you know, anybody who's self-employed, my delicious babies. There was actually one of the comments that stuck in my noddle, and it actually said, well, I'm going to close my business, you know, words to effect, I'm going to close my small business, you know, instead of put up with all of this. Do you see what I mean? Can you see how this is, there we are, rocking and rolling, there we are, delicious little babies. Do you follow what I'm saying? Yes, okay. So I do not see this as being a good thing at all, my delicious little babies. But again, well worth a listen to anybody who is in self-employment or knows of a family member or a friend who is self-employed, my delicious little babies, okay? Because ones really need to know this, but it seems to be rather just figure of speech, my delicious little babies, rather hit and miss with the exact information on gov.uk, my delicious little babies, for some strange reason. I wonder why. Yes. Now, finally, my delicious little babies, so this uploader happens to have 81.6 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. So I do advertise him sometimes, bless, okay? Jim, with a capital J, that doesn't mean no. Jim space Crenshaw, capital C, so it's a C, not a K. Jim space Crenshaw, then space bar, BitChute, then you should have reached your destination. I haven't advertised him for a while, actually, bless, okay? The video should read, okay? This was uploaded, what was it? Was it yesterday? It was uploaded on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? Wait for this. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. female, doesn't mean though, female embalmer in Houston cuts off dead man's genitals, and then guess what's next, my delicious little babies? Okay. Sorry, please excuse me. I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Female embalmer in Houston, in America, cuts off dead man's genitals, and then guess what's next? Okay, so this is only just over a few minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? And now I'm going to close my book. We must remember now to go backwards. Okay, my delicious little babies, very important to go, stumbling there, to continue to go backwards, my delicious little babies. Now then, so now I'm going to close my book. So, whether this is real or not, I personally do not know. But so saying that, as I said on my other channel, my new channel on YouTube, if this is real, I'm not surprised one bit, my delicious little babies. Not surprised one bit. Okay? And what crossed my noddle was straight away when I was listening to the video, and bless you, Jim, but with anyone, like I said, not in that way, not in that way. You see, we would have thought that we would have heard other things that go on around the world to do with funeral homes, my delicious little babies, but of course ones do not. So I get a very strong feeling, there we are, before I even say it, and I'm going to repeat this again, okay? I may have said slightly different on my channel anyway, but it all comes to the same. What I'm saying now is that the fact of the matter is that there would be many things going on, there we are, around the world, but of course ones just never hear it. Do you see? Okay? But I wanted to share this with you. So what your woman there did, the embalmer, is she happened to find out, because the man had already passed on, okay? And she happened to find out what he got up to in his living years, my delicious little babies, okay? And it turns out, you know what I'm going to say, my delicious little babies, okay? I'm sure you will know what I'm going to say. That it turns out that, he was a paedophile. Okay, my delicious little babies, so she found out about this. And then she decided to take a sharp object, my delicious little babies, and to remove his genitals and then put it in his mouth. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? There was an assistant there, I'm pretty sure was she. And the embalmer said, you haven't seen anything. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So I do believe, I think there's a court case or something that's going on, or something to do with this now. The embalmer has been sacked. I do believe, just apparently listening to this video, like I said, if it's, if it is real, but I'm just not surprised anyway. Do you understand what I mean, okay? For myself, like I said, none of this would surprise me, my delicious little babies, okay? Because over my decades, over my years, I've actually heard other things, do you see what I mean, to do with funeral homes, my delicious little babies. Not everyone, because you got some really beautiful and wonderful, especially the independent funeral companies, because they're companies, okay? So the fact of the matter is that you've got some absolutely beautiful, okay? They really look after the families, and they really look after their dear loved one who goes into their care. Do you see what I mean? Okay, there are some absolutely beautiful independent funeral directors, okay? But what I'm saying is that other things over the years now that they go on. I'm not going to go into it, my delicious little babies, okay? That's just my choice, to leave it on that level, really. Okay, Mardlish little babies, okay. But what I am going to say is, you see, how she could have dealt with it differently, Mardlish little babies. So she could have dealt with this differently. What she could have done is she could have said, okay, I do not feel comfortable embalming this man who's in our care. That's what I feel she could have said. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Because as we very well know, it was surely there we are cause problems, my delicious little babies, okay? But for myself, I feel something must have really, to make this woman, there we are, do that, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Which of course, there we are. It is very serious, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Okay. Me myself, if I would have found myself, in that situation, because like I said on my videos years and years ago, I did do some funeral arranging, my delicious little babies, okay. But had I have seen who I'd seen and know what he'd done, I would have just said, I do not want to look at him. I'd rather not go near. Now, some would say that's cruel. No, it's not. It's not cruel at all. The way I see it is, why go near somebody, who in their living years was not a very nice man. My delicious little babies, okay. But apparently his family are clearly not happy, okay. Well, I suppose he would have had somebody to still love and respect him. I'm not sure. Thank goodness I'm not a family member, because I certainly would not. Not a chance. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But nevertheless, I would not cut somebody's bits off their body either, my delicious little babies. Do you understand what I mean? If you're doing that role. And then there was another man who was being interviewed in this shorter video on a Bit Shoot, my delicious little babies. And he said, well, it makes it look bad for the rest of, the, I wouldn't say nursing homes and the funeral homes, my delicious little babies. Okay, yeah, I get where he's coming from. But this takes my noddle back, and I'm going to mention this, okay? I've already said it on my new channel. You see, when we remember the what was going on, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, the only one who spoke up in our old England, my delicious little babies, was John O'Looney. Okay, he's a funeral director in Milton Keynes. I have said this before on a few of my videos, my delicious little babies, okay, in Milton Keynes in our old England, my delicious little babies, okay, and he was highlighting things and bringing things up, and it would be very important, my delicious little babies, for those of you who have not seen dear John O'Looney or his videos, to please, take a listen to his videos, my delicious little babies, please, and thank you if you can. For those of you who already know, bless you, you already know, but there's many, there we are, who would not know. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And he even had his laugh threatened, my delicious little babies. So they threatened his laugh. Now, he happened to speak to other funeral homes. I do not know which ones, my delicious little babies. I do not know which ones, okay? But he happened to speak to some other funeral homes, but none of those had talk about anything, my delicious little babies. They all seem to keep, there we are, that well zipped. You know what I mean, my delicious little babies, keep their trap shut. You see what I mean, okay? Whereas with John, bless him, he stuck his neck out. That's the old-fashioned saying, my delicious little babies, he stuck his neck out, to explain that something was not right what was going on. Okay, madelig babies, okay? So that's why I'm saying to you, there would have been, like I said, she would not have been the only woman to do something like this, madelig babies, okay? Or man for that matter, embalmer. Me personally, I'm just not one for embalming madelig babies. I mean, I know that they say it's there to preserve the body, and everything like that. But I'll repeat it again. You only have so long because your body fluids that have been removed from your body, okay? So ones should really wonder where that's going, my delicious little babies, okay? So I'm not here to depress, to upset, or to make anybody feel physically like projecting. I'm just explaining how it happens, okay, my delicious little babies. And then you've only got so long with the mould that goes into the body. So once the one lot of liquid has come out, then, and that part's done, then you've got the other part where, to mould, to make a dear loved one when they were alive look like when they were alive, not like when they were passed away. Okay, my delicious babies. And you only have so long to do that because otherwise it sets, there we are, rather quickly. Okay, so you have to, there we are, get it correct. I'm sorry to have to speak like this, but you have to get it correct first time, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Because, of course, there has been many cases, there we are, that I do know of over the decades, where this has gone slightly wrong, my delicious little babies, okay? So when dear families have come to, to visit their dear loved one in their coffin, their dear loved one does not seem to look anything like when they were alive or when they just passed. My delicious little babies. So it's gone completely wrong. There we are, in other words, okay? And yes, I do. There we are, know about this over the decades, there we are, delicious little babies. Yes, I do. Okay? Me personally, it's not for myself. I'm a woman with a view. I shall have my effing view, and I just do not agree with it. I do not want anybody tampering with my body. There we are, in decades to come. I do not want anybody, I repeat again, tampering with my body. When I pass, I pass. Do you see what I'm saying? There we are, in decades to come. When I pass, I pass. But I do not want anybody putting incisions and then removing liquid and doing all these things now to myself. No. No. Do you know what I mean? Just so that I can look good in my coffin. I don't think so, my delicious little babies, okay? Not at all. It's not for myself. But for others, they may feel differently about it. But I personally do not feel that that should be done to anybody myself, my delicious little babies, okay? I'm fully aware that, as you are fully aware, my little beautifuls, okay? For most of you that, when you pass, each man or woman has a certain smell, my delicious little babies, okay? Just like our beautiful little babies, when they pass, that they would have a certain smell, bless them, okay? It's really fascinating because my beautiful little bee, my beautiful little bee that I rescued, okay? I've still got her now. She doesn't smell at all of anything, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? So, yeah, but, but for myself, it's not for myself, okay? What others do is their own business, isn't it, really? It's not my business, is it? Do you see what I mean? I just do not feel that it is necessary. And that's just, my view, my delicious little babies anyway. Yeah, and then, of course, finally now what we got, because I mentioned it on the my other channel, my new channel. Yeah, and then was it a couple of days ago or a few days ago, Twitter. So that went down, my delicious little babies, yes. The question is, while that was not in action, shall we say, my delicious little babies, I've just changed my wording from one video to the other, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. What else was going on? Because you imagine those who are because they're very addictive, aren't they? Like Twitter, like a massive platform like that is very addictive. And I have heard this, and even with other uploaders, some uploaders, my delicious little babies, you know what I mean? Where, it's just somewhere where you just want to get on there, especially if you're an uploader or a larger uploader. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so that you can get your information out and everything like that now. Then so I should imagine there we are that some of them would have been going off their heads, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Because they cannot post anything, they cannot give a comment to anything. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but the question is, just asking a question, simple things. What else was going on when that happened? Because after all, everybody would be talking about Twitter, wouldn't they, my delicious little babies? Do you see what I'm saying? What they call X? Okay, my delicious little babies. So it's just food for thought. Food for thought. That doesn't mean nerd, you know what I mean? I was just doing that. Yeah. And then what's the other thing now? You've got Trouble Trump, and he doesn't like someone called Tom. Yeah. See, I just have a different view on things, my delicious little babies. So I remember years and years ago, I had a sat nav, or what you call them, called Tom Tom, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And, it just sort of reminded me. But yeah, there are other uploaders now who are not sure why, Trouble Trump is the way he is towards this Tom to Tom Tom Tom. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little baby's guy. But he's not part of, what is it, that Tom is not part of something which could be something to do with it. That's only what I heard on other channels, my delicious little babies. Only some channels, you know what I mean? Because there's lots who are talking about it. Okay, my delicious little babies. And the other one was this woman to do with the EU, and she had orange jacket on, like a peachy orange jacket and a black and white scarf around her neck. She sounded in a voice very much like our lovely, not in that way, bless her, she's no longer with us on this earth, our lovely Dr. Rawnie Lucan Killed, who you can find on YouTube, my delicious babies. Her voice sounded a lot like our lovely Dr. Rawnie's voice, okay? But I can well assure you now, Dr. Rawnie is nothing like that one there. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? But they just sounded very similar in voice. But what was it she said? Nature, this from the EU, nature does not like vacuum. See, we can look at this from different angles. Ones can have different angles looking at this. Just, the way I seen it was for a start off, she was wearing orange. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And you imagine that you have crumbs on the floor. Okay, it could be anything, couldn't it? So you want to vacuum it up because you want it to be tidy. So how I would have viewed that. But of course, everybody can have different angles. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm entitled to my view, and I should have my effing view. Do you see what I mean? The way I see it is, it's like, let's just say certain one's natures like things to be tidy now. So in other words, not to, get in the way. So, sometimes you got to sort of vacuum something up. You know what I mean? My delicious babies, okay? So I just seen it in a different way, because we all know that they talk in a certain way to each other in that EU. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? But I just wanted to point it out. But yes, there's lots of strange, I don't know. But for myself, there we are. I should just continue to watch the flex. And finally, I forgot to tell you about the flipping weather haven't to my delicious little baby. So it was raining. If it's raining, it's raining. So it was raining last night, my delicious little baby sky. It's very cold out there. Very cold, my delicious little babies. So then it was earlier on, it was raining. Then it was hailing. Only small hails though, okay? Now it's raining. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay, so we're not far off our official, you know, that I've always known over the decades, our official springtime, my delicious little babies, okay, which is, well, it is usually between the 20th and 21st of March is the official springtime, my delicious babies. That's how I've always known it over the decades, you know, so please do not quote me here. It's just the dates that I've got in my noddle. Do you see what I mean, okay? So, yes. So that's all I have to say, my delicious little baby. So I'm sorry that my video's gone on, longer than what it normally would, okay? But what is it? It's so I'm still getting used to my dog and burn at the moment, my delicious little babies. I've only just realised, actually, you know where the timer is? That's orange as well, my delicious little babies. Orange as well, yeah. So yeah, my delicious little babies, and just very lastly, yeah, I'm still being spied on. I thought that it had gone, but no. So there we are, I'm still being spied on, okay? For what reason, I do not know. I've no idea. I genuinely just do not have any idea now. Do you see what I mean, okay? So there are days, my delicious little babies, there we are, where it just gets you down. Do you know what I mean, okay? Because me personally, I have not done anything to deserve this. All I do is give out information on my videos, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? So I've no idea, okay? But I will say that I'm glad to be back on my channel, my delicious little babies, okay? I really, really am. And, so if you're wondering where I was, that is what happened, my delicious little babies, okay? But I sort of, believe it or not, I felt a bit lost without it. I really, really did. And I thought, gosh, I've got to start this all over again. Do you know what I mean? Okay. But except for the only difference is this time it will be a lot harder. There we are, work. Do you know what I mean? And say just over 3 years ago. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. Because we've got all the different things going on, like censoring and everything like that now then that's going on. Do you see what I mean? Okay. So it's all very different now. Do you see? So I'm just going to still upload the videos. Do you understand what I mean? Okay. But they're just taking forever to upload at the moment, my delicious little babies. But I do not believe that this is happening with everybody. I really genuinely do not believe that one bit. No. It's only happening, there we are, with certain. Okay, my delicious little babies, I'm convinced of it. Okay. So until my next video to you all, thank you once again for listening. How I love you once again. I love you all so very much, okay? And I've said everything already, but we've got to continue to good vibrations. Okay, my little beautifuls. So until my next video, take care. Love ya. Goodbye.